If you are a Utah employer looking to attract, hire, and retain quality employees, Workforce Services has programs and resources to help. Joining me in this sponsored interview is Darren Rogers, a workforce development specialist, here to share some tips. Darren, welcome. So happy to have you.
Thank you.
I am excited to have this conversation because things really changed when it came to the pandemic, when it came to people's jobs. A lot of people left, started their own businesses, employers looking to hire. Things really changed. What is the landscape like now?
You know, Utah has such a strong economy. I think it's one of the strongest in the nation. And with that being said, employers are going to find it challenging to find a skilled workforce. Our unemployment rate is at 2.4, which is historic.
Wow. Remind our viewers what Workforce Services is and does and how we can take advantage of what you offer.
Definitely. Workforce Services is a dynamic agency. We're focusing on helping job seekers find that right job and helping employers find the talent. And we do this through the programs and services that we provide, which is skill development, which is fabulous.
And you said that unemployment rate, 2.4 as of March 2023, is just historic. A higher labor participation rate of 68.5. So this means companies must compete for the talent.
That they do. And we provide a few suggestions to help them in doing that. We really encourage employers to evaluate their total compensation. That includes wages, health care benefits. And we also recommend not just focusing on wages, but looking at flexible work schedules, looking at tuition reimbursement as a way to develop your workforce. And then something that we've seen an increase of during the pandemic is job seekers want remote work. Mm-hmm. So where an employer can provide a remote opportunity, that will increase their ability to find that skilled workforce. And then of course, culture. Company culture is really important.
Yes, it is. Isn't it so interesting how the landscape of what that looks like? I mean, there's changes from a 9 to 5, from 5 days a week.
Definitely.
People have gotten creative, gotten flexible, so needs are different, wants are different. So employers can also build their workforce through tapping into hidden labor pools. What does that mean?
A couple of things is looking, first of all, we encourage companies to reach out to their workforce and to see if they can do referral of friends and family, exploring different platforms such as social media platforms, and really encouraging them to try something new maybe, and that's posting on jobs.utah.gov. But some of these untapped labor markets that we look at, or labor pools as described, is right now we hear so much about diversity, equity, and inclusion. This is a great way to tap into refugees, youth, and veterans. And we provide incentives and tax credits for hiring those populations.
I see that. Free bonding assistance, other financial incentives when hiring from those untapped labor markets. There's just so much to know that employers might not be thinking of. On-the-job training also, internships, apprenticeships, really allow the employers to train those employees for the specific skills.
Definitely. So what we provide, for example, is to employers, if they hire a youth, we have what we call the Youth Employment Internship Opportunity, where we reimburse 100% of the wages. With our adult population, we have on-the-job training. We reimburse a portion of those wages. And then as a workforce development specialist, we can come out and we can sit with the employer and help them develop a registered apprenticeship program through the U.S. Department of Labor.
It's wonderful what you are doing and the help you can offer. You can post jobs, get access to more than 180,000 active job seekers. Where do we go to learn more information?
We want employers and job seekers to go to jobs.utah.gov, and they can find resources available. We also have an upcoming job fair, a virtual job fair in July, that's at no cost for the employers to participate. They can go to jobs.utah.gov, visit any of our 30 American Job Centers across the city of Utah.
Wonderful. We will link to all of that on our website so you can put that on your calendar for July. Thank you so much for the information.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course. Thank you to the Utah Department of Workforce Services for this sponsored interview.